everybody, this is eMaster 8 squared. For your information, I've been rejected in my life. 5 times in fact, by 5 different girls of course, with their own consecutive rejections as well. Most notably, there's this one girl I had in like 10th grade I think. She rejected me 3 times actually. And that's the most times I've got a rejection from a single girl. Rejection is part of growing up as an individual. I have to make sure I'm still recording. Anyways, rejection is a part of life. You can't really escape rejection, but best bet is what you can do about it. And for most cases, that's moving on and try to be better than the one who you have a crush on. So with that, I'm here to consult your crush stories through the r/crushes subreddit. Oh, it's also appropriate that I must also cleanse myself before entering this subreddit. So for the better part of me, I have invited a special guest for this episode. Welcome to the studio is Dr. Wellington A. Now I look like smart now, although I am. So anyways, the doctor is in. I think taking off these glasses would be better for the lighting. And let's analyze some of your crush stories. Okay, first one is from Aggravating Diet 961. This one is a short one. Oh, before I even start this episode, I would like to tell everyone that everything I say in this video, take it with a grain of salt, okay? I don't want to be anything but responsible for your life. If you're taking life advices from a YouTuber like me, you need to reevaluate your life choices at this point. I've been rejected. I got rejected now in my algebra class, and all his friends keep loudly making fun of me, and another one of his friends was making fun, double N, of me and calling me crippled and using my chosen name to call me that. For reference, I had a 3/4 on scoliosis, and I got a spinal fusion for it, but legally I am disabled. Success, but I'll try. I got 5 weeks left of school. Damn. Okay, I don't got any like prior information before this, so I guess the user is just trying to say I've been rejected by this guy and then his friends is making fun of him. I just don't get that standpoint. Like, if someone likes you and then they confess their love for you, I don't see the reason why you would make fun of them for that one. I just say no, right? That's the best thing to say if you don't like the person. But if you do like the person, then just say yes. I don't get the reason why you would make fun of her. That's just very evil. Very evil. All I can say is God bless to this individual who is somehow attracted to this horrible person that I mean, I can't really say if he. I'm just gonna assume it's a he. Wait, it says he, right? Yeah, it's a his, so it's a he person. I'm not going to assume that this guy right here is a bad person, because all she said was his friends, but also he kind of has to take accountability for that one, because I mean, it's his friends though. So don't worry, miss, or I'm just going to assume that you're a girl. Sorry, Miss Aggravating Diet 961. You didn't do anything wrong. It's just that you fell in love with a horrible person. It's not your fault. Actually, it's good that he rejected you, because you don't need someone like this. Look at it at the brighter side of things. Yeah, it's not really the one for you. That's also the thing I kind of learned with life, is that I'm also gonna try to make a Hoffenium video about rejections. But that's the thing also I learned from life. Like, most of the time you take rejection as a negative thing, well, because it is a negative thing, but you can also view it in a positive way. Like, that person doesn't really value you that much, so why keep them in your life, right? Hot take, right? I mean, another hot take I'm going to say, befriending your crush who rejected you. I mean, I'm not really a big fan of it. But for those brave souls out there who have done it, congrats, I guess. Next story, next patient. This one is a situational one, so that means that I'm going to make a decision for this person. See how it goes. I'm gonna ruin your life. This one is from Lexi Howard. I'm just gonna assume that it's a she. Should I text my hallway crush? So there's this guy from my school who's super cute and is a grade above me. We have never spoken to each other. And I only ever see him in the halls as we don't have any classes together. I followed him on Instagram a few weeks ago and he followed me back. I also liked his note once and he liked my story a few days later. Oh no. I've caught him looking at me a few times, but when I try to make eye contact, he usually ignores me and I'm not sure how he feels about me. Way too shy to approach him in person, so I've been thinking about texting him. But I'm worried it might come off as weird since we have never spoken before and I'm not sure how I should text him. Don't want to embarrass myself and then have to keep seeing him at school every day. What should I do? Okay, nice story, Miss Lexi. While I'm reading it, you can hear me like making villager sounds or whatever. Cause this kind of reminded me of my situation with my fourth crush. We barely know each other. I just saw her in a wedding, but the thing about it is that I would never know her name until I saw her in a hallway while I was making a presentation in my room. I saw her walk past my hallway. I was like, is she that person, bro? Sheesh. And the next thing I did was 1 week of agony and trying to make a decision. Should I talk to her? So at least I can give you an advice or a medicine for this one, since I am Dr. Wellington. First of all, if you don't want to embarrass yourself, then don't. I'm just gonna say that to you. Probably because you're afraid to take risk. And it's natural for a normal person to have that. But the thing about it is that that's how humans work, really, by interacting with one another. I get how you feel. Like, it's kind of weird to approach someone that you don't know, but you already went a path on like following him on Instagram and liking his notes and stories. I mean, you're already in that path. You're no longer a stranger to him. He knows you. He looks at you, so might as well just say it. You know, there's nothing to lose at this point. I mean, I don't really get any information apart from that. All she said was he sees him in the hallway and not really in his class. There's no risk to do I mean, you confess and then he rejects you. I mean, who cares? And that's also part of thing. You might regret not saying it to him, but there's another paradox about that one. Like, yeah, I like this person, but yeah, you know what? I choose myself. I chose my self-peace. I chose my inner peace, and just let it go. But I advise you, go. No one cares. Come on. Like, life is too short for that one. And again, the odds is pretty much with you. It's not really against you, because it's still a 50-50 though. I'm not trying to feed your delusion here, like he likes your story and notes. I mean, that's kind of a low bar entry to tell someone that they're interested in you. But I mean, it can't hurt. It can't hurt to try. And I think that's a healthier way in approaching things. Yeah. Should I reply to this girl? But there's somewhere you already upvoted my things. Also, I also have to make this point. When it comes to like confessing, I think it's better to have like a relationship with them first. I mean, I'm not talking about like your girlfriends and boyfriends or such, or your like mutual understanding. I'm just going to like, you know, be friends with them, or at least be familiar with them, not only through contacts like in social media, because it doesn't really mean anything. That's also the thing that I see when it comes to social media, it doesn't really mean anything. Like, you're a follower, you're friends with Facebook, it doesn't mean it doesn't mean shit, bro. Like, you can add anything and then they'll add you back even though they don't really know you, and still not speak to you after that. So I think it's better if you talk to them in person. Have to add that. Yep, here we go. So yeah, that's it for Dr. Wellington. I would like to do more of this in the future. Let me know if you like it. Yeah, more of the story. Yeah. That's it for me now. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. And don't be afraid. There's nothing to lose, really. It's just a crush, you know. Yeah. That's it.